Well, good morning, everybody. It is Saturday. You guys don't care about the date. This isn't range review. That's at the end of the day. But we are going to talk about this fella right here. The PSA 570 short barrel shotgun, 9-inch barrel, threaded, ready to suppress. My first time shooting it. I am super stoked. Let's get into it. All right, so we're not so much talking about like how everything happened, how we put all this together. I put that over on Patreon and I will update some of that later. But in essence, we chopped this down to a 9-inch, about a 9-inch barrel. Matched the magazine tube. Still, it's got some raw welds and stuff on there because, you know, I want to make sure that this thing works first. We did some other things to it to make sure that this would work. And I actually have a grip on the gun because I did not want a 90-degree grip on it. So we had to do a little bit of work on this, but in the shop, it makes the cool noise and nothing feels to be broken yet. So I never even got to shoot this thing before I took a hacksaw to it. So I'm going to shoot it raw first. 9 inches raw. I'm just shooting birdshot, nothing special. Let's just see how this guy sounds. Just join along with me as we do that. I'm going to put you on this side because that's a little bit more fun to watch than my hand covering the gun. So let's change up angles. Let's shoot this thing. All right, got no idea what to expect, except I do expect it to be loud. That's why I put Ear Pro on. This holds 3 plus 1. Something like that. Here we go. Oh, snap. That's stout. Yeah, that's a stout shotgun. 100,000%. That thing's got some oomph-de-poomp to it. These welds, I hope they hold up. Wow, that's really got some punch to it. Let's put the suppressor on it. Shortest configuration. We're using the Yankee Hill Victra-12, and this is the shortest configuration. I think sound-wise, it's going to still be kind of loud because it's a short barrel. And this is the shortest configuration of the suppressor. But we have all the configurations to make it nice and big, so let's work our way up to it. All right, again, 4 rounds. Make sure everything's not working itself loose. It's still pretty stout. It's got a pretty decent pattern to it, I mean, to be honest. But that's still pretty stout. And this with field loads, man, kind of hoping this wouldn't be so punchy, but you know, it is what it is. Let's throw some more baffles on it. One thing about the Victra-12 and Victra-20, they are not quick change as far as modularity. You can do it if you got I think it's a T25 bit driver or a properly sized hex bit, whatever that is, Allen key. Just takes a minute. So it's not as quick as some other things out there, but it looks better, and I think it works better. Anyway, there's 4 configurations of this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the second shortest configuration. Okay, that feels like a shotgun. I'm gonna bust my ears loose. Here goes for nothing. Okay, that's hunting capable. That's still got some bark to it, but it ain't bad. It's, yeah, a little bit of ringing. That's got some punch still. That's still definitely got some punch. Yep, let's extendo it out a little bit more. Second longest configuration, we're really starting to get out there, but this should start helping. Sound-wise, and that is not, I mean, it does help with some of that recoil, is you're really starting to get a long suppressor though. But even with a long suppressor, that's, how far are we? 9 inches plus whatever it is. That's probably about the size of the regular system without being chopped. I mean, she's working. It's still a little bit loud, just a little bit loud. We got one more set of modulation on there, and it's still got some kicky punch to it. And we could probably do something about that as far as putting on a different buffer pad. This guy's not bad, it's just really hard rubber. So if you put a more absorbent material back there, I'm gonna be black and blue tomorrow, but that's all right. All right, here she is in her longest configuration. Now the suppressor is absolutely longer than the barrel. Barrel's 9-inch, I think this is 12 something. For a shotgun length, the whole thing's not really that long, but it looks kind of funny like that. Here we go. Kicks like a regular shotgun, I would say. It's a 12 gauge punch, and this is even with birdshot. Yeah, nothing outstanding like it's the most quietest thing in the world, because it's not. I wouldn't lie to you and say that. I thought I put a shell in my pocket. Let me grab some more. But I can say, if I was out, which I do plan to take this thing out hunting, I've got some other shotguns that are going to, well, they would obviously sound better. I got some semi-automatics that absolutely feel better, but I still, even though this guy does kick a decent amount, I mean, I think for like rabbits and grouse and things that I would actually be hunting, I think this is more than satisfactory. I mean, when you're out hunting, you don't actually shoot that much necessarily. You're more worried, I'm more worried about weight and things like that. And this is basically what this would be for. I mean, I would probably use it at like the mid-grade, mid-range as far as the suppressor goes to keep the weight down and actually give me a little bit of hearing protection, right? But you ain't gonna be shooting it all day, all the time. Probably like a box of shells maybe, depending on what you're hunting. But this could also be interesting. I don't have the other chokes on me right now. I'm wondering if this would work for a bird gun. I mean, usually when people have bird guns, they are long guns because you're really trying to push out there. So it may not be the best thing for that. But anyway, guys, that's a quick little first look. One box of shells, 25 rounds. I think so. I think it's 25 rounds. I mean, I went through a box, opened it, and I don't feel like I have any extra sitting in my pocket. Unless it's hiding in there. I have keys. Nope. So that's it. But that's 25 rounds through this thing, all different configurations of the Yankee Hill Victra-12 on the PSA SBS short barrel shotgun 9-inch version. Let me know what you guys think. Short barrel shotguns, do they have a place? Is this gimmicky? Are you like, yeah, this is absolutely a set it by the bed kind of thing, put a light on it and call it good? A hunting shotgun, the stuff I've been talking about. What are y'all's thoughts on all this stuff? I'm gonna go ice my shoulder. Y'all be good, to be safe. Let's go talk about this stuff in the comments, and hopefully we'll catch you next time. See ya.